Hi everyone, this is Wendy with Dogs Rock Paper Crafts. I hope you're all having a great afternoon. I was coming to you today to, I had an epiphany the other day. 2 weekends ago, I went to my monthly day crop and usually when I go to those, I take like one project and I try to narrow it down so I don't bring a ton of stuff. This time I brought the project, but managed to leave like half of my supplies I needed at home. So I got there and I started working on it and it was like 12 and I realized I didn't have the stuff to do my project and I didn't want to go home. So my lovely crop lady had some 49 and market stuff. And so I was like, well, I'll grab some of that. But then I realized it's mostly scrapbooking. And so what I did was I decided to use some scrapbooking paper to make some cards. So that is what I'm going to show you today. A lot of us have scrapbook paper that kind of has the bigger images on it. And we're like, well, what am I supposed to do with that for a card? Or you just need something quick and you don't really care about that paper and you are okay with cutting it up. So that is what we're going to do today. These are some of the cards that I made at that crop. This one, It's Time to Make a Wish, is a birthday card, and I used some washi tape stickers here. A laser die cut, a little cardboard sticker, and some more washi tape. Simple, easy peasy. This one, same thing, a little laser cut here, and 2 butterflies. Otherwise, I let the paper do the talking on that one. This one, I use a big flower laser die cut, a hummingbird washi tape sticker, one of the cardboard or chipboard hellos, and a couple little rhinestones. Again, pretty easy. This one, Chase Your Dreams. I'm going to use this for a graduation card. Has some of the stamps on there because our graduates are going out there and exploring the world right now. So, and then this one, again, just kind of the graduation theme with Dreamer and some of the stamps. And I always think of hummingbirds as flitting around and exploring the world. So those are some of the ones that I made at my crop. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that. So I took a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base. It's already pre-made. I buy them pre-made. It's just easier for me. And then I cut a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card face. What I do is I always ink my edges. I have a thing about that. I just like it. I think that it gives the cardstock some dimension and a little, like, you can tell where the edges are, so it gives it a little definition. So, and like, as you can see, it's pretty easy to ink the edges. It doesn't take that much. And then, so yeah, if you're looking for a quick and easy card that you can throw together with a bunch of your ephemera and paper that you have hanging around, this is perfect. So then what I do is I just line it up like, whoop. Usually it lines up just fine. You know why it didn't? Because I'm on video. That's why. All right, so let's try that again. There we go. That lined up perfect that time. So there we go, card face. And then I took So my crop lady, Amy Burnham with Bitterroot Paper Crafters, she had this packet sitting there. So I grabbed this. It is $49 in Market Kaleidoscope Botanical collection. And this was a bundle because I just wanted to keep it simple. So I just grabbed a bundle. In here, you get the stuff to make quite a bit of stuff. So today I'm going to show you, I used from this paper pack, I used this cardstock right here. You can see like this is definitely a scrapbooking piece of paper. Using this for a card is kind of out of the norm, but honestly, I have a lot of this kind of stuff in my stock from my scrapbooking days. I haven't scrapbooked since my son got out of high school, but I still have a ton of it sitting around. So I'm going to start using it. And so what I did again was I cut this down to a 3 by 5.5 piece of cardstock right here. You can see I wanted to highlight a hummingbird. That's the paper I used. So I'm also going to edge this just to give it a little definition from the other piece of paper. All right, I'll glue that down. All right, and I kind of eyeball this. I don't do rocket science. I just kind of eyeball it, make sure that both sides are pretty much the same. You know, you can tell if they're pretty much the same over here. So, and just put that down. So there you have your card base. It's, you know, it's easy. You cut 2 panels, you stick it on your card base, and you have the card front. So now I'm going to show you, you also get a thing of chipboard stickers in here. I like to use these for quick cards because they're already dimensional. You can see I used some of them for my other cards that I showed you. I'm going to use the Dream Chaser one because, again, it pertains to our graduates. And I think for now, I'm just going to kind of put that there. And then you get laser cut elements and rub-ons in here. I'm not going to use the rub-ons today. And I used a ton of these elements in my other cards. So I am actually going to be using a couple things out of the mini laser cut elements. They do have mini laser cuts. So if you're a card maker, you can get these. These are a good card making size, as you can see. So let's open these up. Put that to the side. So these are nice because they're laser cut. So you don't get any of the white edges. I am not fond of the white edges. So that's why I tend to pick these up. Let's see. I want this flower matches the flower on there. So I think I want to go here with that. And then let's see. And then I want to take this one, and I think I want to put it down here so that it kind of balances out those two. And probably one more thing. I don't want to do too much because, again, these are supposed to be pretty simple. So let's go. I think I'm going to go with this blue butterfly here because it stands out, and I'm going to kind of just tweak that way. That way it's going back towards there. And this little button is kind of cute. I feel like I could use that on the edge of here, but I think the other one fell out in here somewhere. Let's go with this color then. So we'll go with this color, and we'll just kind of highlight our sentiment here. Easy enough. And I think it's done. So yeah, I just used this ephemera, easy peasy, went together. Now I'm gonna just glue this stuff down. I think I'm going to just glue this one down. I just had this working, literally just had this working. Let's see. Oh, that got stuck fast. Why is this happening? I never have that much trouble. It's because I'm on a video, that's why. So let's grab this one instead, my backup bottle of Barely Arts. And we'll just give it a little bit of glue here. And I know that's gonna go off the edge, so I'm going to just do that. And I'll cut that little end off there in a minute. I'm going to pop the butterfly up to give it a little bit of dimension with a little, with a foam square. And I'm just going to kind of put that there. I am going to press down my chipboard sticker. Let's see, let's make sure it's mostly lined up here. There you go, it looks pretty even. I'm gonna put down my little buttons. And these are kind of cute. They have the little thread look on them, so it kind of adds to this, like, I don't know if you call it shabby chic, but kind of this whimsical look. And then I'm going to take this flower and I'm also going to pop it up to give it some dimension up in this area. There we go. And now I'm going to cut off this little tail right there. And the card is all finished. That took barely any amount of time. It's dimensional. It has some dimensional items. It has a lot of color, hummingbirds. It's easy. It came together quick, and it does what it needs to do, which is celebrate someone on their graduation. So this is my video for today. If you enjoyed this, if you could like and subscribe and even comment if you wanted to on my channel, that would be great. I also am on Instagram at Dogs Rock Paper Crafts, and I'm on Facebook under the same name. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, just like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have a great day, everyone.